Etifo ni ahwefo imamu nyina akwaba once again by Fidike say so Pinax still on this particular election update. We know as chairman Ofosu Ampofo for the new patriotic the National Democratic Congress Mufanchemi or the Insembia Betuja all parties say Ghana South Yasi now any person like citizen one thing you should know is that MPP does not have the majority in parliament. They be one or more majority in parliament, that is the National Democratic Congress. Chairman Ofosu Ampofo for the Insembia Betuja or you see a powerful phrase all parties say we will use all means, all legitimate means to make sure say we have the majority in parliament. Now amount for kasa one kasa no okay can be that who bond that now osan SB at the time FM na say the whole situation no cry to say there's a big issue because at the end of the day saying say they are going to do certain things in the upcoming weeks and on the early days of January 2021 Ghana for everybody will be shocked and the tables will turn for NDC to have the majority in parliament, which is what was actually going on, and that is the right thing until the electoral commission changed it for their own cause. We'll give you more updates into that. Now, regarding this particular parliamentary issue, the issue about who has the majority and who has the minority, is still not clear because in as much as MPP visibly we know that they have the clear path to majority in parliament, the court issues, looking at what is happening at Hohoy, Peter Mewu, the case near the whole thing is uncertain. It mean say okay, this party has the majority or not, unless he did all the court cases we and San Ghana for or my dream better will find so okay, MPP has 138, NDC has 137. Still, me no say nipa ba kwa bekasa or patch say whether we Ghanaians we like it or not, what is going to happen is that they are going to choose the person obey majority and as a majority leader in parliament. So nipa obey majority leader in parliament and you be say or say che mensa broswa nipa or in same way abeka or nipa or in same way abetuja no obi just say he is right in the saying the politics and he knows what is going on. Well, at the end of the day, they'll give you the name. But the shocking part of it is that Kenya Japan Nagasa Ninya Bema Afayo Markins information Urban said he is also tipped to be the deputy majority speaker and a majority leader in parliament. The details are a lot. I'll be giving you more details into it. But right off the back, let's start off with this particular breaking news. Abeka is writing on this particular platform. The chairman of the National Democratic Congress, that's NDC Ofosu Ampofo or the Insembia Betuja or party say all the party members of the NDC, the grassroots, the party faithfuls, the foot soldiers, or person assure each and every person from north to south, from east to west, even in the center of Ghana, say they will use all that they have, the power that they have to make sure say NDC gets what it rightfully deserves, which is the majority in parliament. Or also cut to say per NDC or more analysis of the presidential election, Pache say they have the clear path to majority. In fact, as I'm speaking to you now, according to Ofosu Ampofo, NDC has the majority in parliament. But acquires the MP before they are trying to clout the whole thing and overshadow the whole thing. That is why you are seeing a whole lot of court petitions and court cases going on, which NDC is firm. They believe at the end of the day they are going to win. Now, speaking at the NDC for 39th anniversary celebration, just this particular 31st December revolution movement assembly and Mr. Ofosu Ampofo or they in some way two job parties, they are going to use all the legitimate means to fight to make sure that they get the majority in parliament. And I also can't trust yourself person state categorically say NDC believe say omuna also munya a majority in parliament, and that is the reason why they are going to court. They are demonstrating and they are doing everything possible to make sure say the will of the people it will not be subverted by anybody, which means amount for vote are voting a tally NDC as the majority obi nkotan bebi enka say mono am vote yesebe monsa anamukro meeting into me do bedroom it be change results. Someone for swamp of air say that is not going to happen. They are going to do everything possible to make sure say the National Democratic Congress they have what is needed and they get the majority in parliament. Other than that, I don't know what will happen. Looking at the history of this particular Ofosu Ampofo, recently things be a buyer now parties at this particular man. He said certain things which was inciting violence. I'm out for even Ojashi shared talk to market near the adeno. Say will be a BBC na sem and a question. I question Ofosu Ampofo because he saw what was going on and we heard him in a tape which is alleged I mean to me confirming inciting violence. Tape in Yakupi is the real issue and answer the outcome of it. Now moving on, so the path for the majority speaker in parliament is a keen one. I know, say, for the NDC side, if they had got majority in parliament, then it means the speaker and the majority leader of parliament. If NDC had got majority in parliament, will have been Haruna Idrisu. The one say he has led the frontier in actually challenging the results, demonstrating and even protesting. Say election results never in a fake and John Dramani Mahama together with the various MPs who won in the NDC. NDC for the parliamentary candidates, and they believe that if they deserve the majority in parliament. So based on this, the New Patriotic Party, almost it is not going to happen because as it is now, the data there show say MPP has the majority and they are going to do everything possible. I mean, they've started putting out names who is going to be the next majority leader in parliament. I mean, Dinya Aba Titina Swami MP. Yes, Swami MP, because Titina Swami MP, he's been there for longer. He is continuing to, and I say he will continue his bid to be the majority leader in parliament. And that is what MPP forecast said. Almost power in the modern ball. The way he handled things in the past 4 years, the first administration of MPP, they believe that he's the right person who needs to carry on the mantle. So MPP can actually move on in terms of getting the job done and making sure that Ghana will become a better place. So now over 6.7 million Ghanaians will move with MPP. The New Patriotic Party can actually work in making sure that the promises delivered will be promises kept. It is the name for the majority leader, and they say they are about Osechi Mensah. He is the person who has been handpicked, and as he's the person, he will continue his bid to be the majority leader in parliament. He is the Swami MP. The deputy, so no, he see an information about purchase now. The deputy from Sarah Adjua, because the deputy majority leader in parliament Sarah Adjua or Domi Kwabenya, but see an information about purchase. Mami, you are boy me, but you see an person almost a son the before it's almost a son Alex Afenyo Markin, who is the MP for Efutu in the central region. So this is the breaking news that we are having regarding this particular whole election case for Ghana. At the end of the day, we are praying that everything should go on well now. Ghana so and what has it. So these are the many updates I Saka right here regarding the election cases, the tension which is going on, and even what is about to happen. At the end of the day, we'll give you more updates as these turn of events unfold right here in our beloved country, Ghana.